Well, can you believe it? It's 83 degrees today in February. Climate change is going to kill us. It's so over with. But I didn't make this video today to talk about climate change. I'm making this video today to talk about the traitors that we have in this country. I'll name a couple of the traitors. Tulsi Gabbard, freaking traitor. Tucker Carlson, traitor. Rand Paul, traitor. Paul Gosar, traitor. Marjorie Traitor Greene, traitor. And why are these people traitors? Well, it's because they support Russia. And I know a lot of Americans out there are dumbasses, because they are. And they worried more about getting drunk on Saturday than actually doing their history homework. So I'm going to explain to you, number one, why Putin is a bad guy and why he is playing the Hitler handbook to the T. Okay, for all of you history geniuses out there, when Hitler first came to power, the powers that be in Europe, especially France, Great Britain, they placated Hitler. They didn't think he was a big deal. You know, Hitler annexed Austria. That was his first act of war. And he used the excuse of, well, you know, they have our culture. We have the same language. Very similar to what Putin did when he took over the Crimea and annexed the Donbass. He used the same argument. Well, we have the same culture. We have the same religion. We have the same speech. And then exactly right after Hitler annexed Austria, he marched into Poland. Same thing that Putin did, marching into Ukraine. Except, unlike the English and the French back during World War II, the countries of NATO united and said, no, Putin, we're not going to buy your bullshit arguments of pedophiles and Nazis because Zelensky is a Jew. We're not going to buy all of your stupid arguments, and we're going to go to war with you. This is what all of the traitors in America, those ones I announced, and then just the common everyday American that is so stupid, they think Putin is a badass. Well, this war has proved that Russia is not a superpower. If they did not have nuclear weapons, they would be beaten to a pulp. Their army is weak. Their equipment is old. Their training is laughable. Their leaders are idiots. And what a lot of people don't understand is this is chess, motherfuckers. It's not checkers. Everybody that worries that we're going to be in war with China, let me tell you something. China is smart. And right now they're watching. And they're watching all of this war going on. And they're watching the American weapons on the battlefield destroying the Russian army. And I'm telling you, this is a good thing. Because you know what this is going to do? This is going to calm China down. What happens in Ukraine will affect if China goes into Taiwan. Because they're watching Russia get their ass pounded. And they're watching the international community rally around Ukraine. And China doesn't want to do that. China doesn't want to. You know, this is what a lot of people don't understand. Countries don't want to use nuclear bombs. Because if you use nuclear bombs, number one, they're going to get used on you. But number two, you can't have any power. You can't take over the resources of a country if you nuke it. So all of these idiots that I see on Twitter every day and YouTube talking about how we're about to go to nuclear war, they're fucking idiots. Nuclear war is a last resort where your capital, Moscow's about to be taken over, or DC's about to be taken over, or Beijing's about to be taken over, and then you use nukes. The only type of idiot that would use a nuke would be some rogue country like North Korea or Iran. But The big three, the United States, China, and Russia, are not going to do that because it's called self-assured mutual destruction. So they're not going to do it because they don't want to destroy, Russia doesn't want to destroy Ukraine. They want to steal their resources. They want to steal their grain, their oil, their coal, their power. They don't want to destroy it because what's the use? So, there's a little history lesson for you. Everybody now, if you watch this video, can see that Putin is pulling Hitler's playbook, playing it, trying to play it word for word. But anyway, getting back, so last night, Putin did this big speech. And if you got a chance to watch it, I know a lot of Americans didn't even know it was happening because they're idiots. But it was the most boring speech. It was so hilarious. He was doing this State of the Union type of address, and his own people, like you could look at the audience members, they were falling asleep, they were yawning, some of them were rolling their eyes. Russia is weak, and for all of you people out there that's like, Putin is based, man, he's based, he's alpha male. Putin is an old, puffy fool. I think he's got some disease. He looks like shit. His face is puffy as hell. He don't look like the badass of the years ago. He looks like a weak old man. And if you're an American and you support Putin, you're a fucking traitor. You're a traitor. And I'm telling you, the powers that be, the Pentagon, they're playing chess, motherfuckers. They ain't playing checkers. And right now, China is watching this and they're going, damn, America is fucking up Russia. I don't think we want to go to war with NATO. And last night, Israel finally stood up and said that they're going to help to arm Ukraine while Russia was speaking. So that's good. Now, Russia will get beaten even worse, and they'll capitulate and they'll come to the table, and I'm sure that eventually Ukraine will get back Crimea and get back Donbass. And this century's Hitler, as in Putin, his master plan will fall apart. Because I'm telling you, if the United States hadn't done anything to let Russia just roll over Ukraine, then Moldova, Lithuania, Estonia, Belarus, Poland would have been next. All the Baltic states would have been taken over, and Russia would have pretty much started another war in Europe, just like Hitler did. So, and if you're an American and you're voting for Russia to win, number one, like normal, most of you idiots are Trump supporters. So you guys, this is the thing about the people that like Putin. These are the same people that like Trump. They're the same people that love the Confederacy. Are you guys tired of losing? The Confederacy lost. Trump lost. And Russia is going to lose. Their army is pathetic. If they did not have nuclear bombs, the United States could wipe out Russia in a month. We would be in Moscow drinking White Russians in a month if they didn't have nuclear bombs. Putin's head would be on a stick in Red Square. So there you go. To all of you American traitors, refer to yourself as patriots, but you're really traitors. Go get fucked, because you're so stupid. And people say, well, Dave, why are you so harsh? Why do you get so angry? Why are you so triggered? It's not about, I'm not triggered at what triggers me, I guess, is stupidity. I cannot stand stupidity. Like, I actually was driving home today from work and I heard a guy on the radio. He was telling the history, but he was getting it all wrong. He was talking like Putin was the United States and Ukraine was Nazi Germany. I'm like, what the fuck? Do you not even know history? Do you not know anything about the annexation of Austria, the invasion of Poland? And this guy's on the radio talking to, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of millions of people, and he's telling them fucking lies. Either he's lying to them or he's just stupid. You know, we learned that Fox News lies to all their viewers. So either these people are liars or they're just stupid. And that's one thing I can't stand is stupidity. Don't be stupid. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Like, I see people posting this picture of this girl duct taped to a pole in Ukraine, and they keep saying that that's a child that was being molested by the Ukrainians. If you just do a Google reverse image search, you'll find out that no, she's not a little girl. She's a grown woman, and she was looting in bombed out cities, and that's what they did. Do I think they should be tied to a fucking post? No, but that's the way they do it over there. And she's not a kid. She's not being raped by Nazis in Ukraine. She was looting, and they caught her, and they punished her ass. That's what I wish Americans would do. Quit believing everything you see. Quit listening to all these stupid gurus. Think for your goddamn self. That's what drives me crazy. That's what triggers me, is stupidity. I'm out of here.